wait just a little bit more. Day 2 steamless for the day. It's Group B versus C. Group A will take a break. The two monsters from Thailand from yesterday, Twisted Minds and Buriram, that snatched all of those players went to Intellect Center to pick up some extra IQ because that's a bad way to start this game. It's gonna be chaos for sure, and points are gonna be hard to come by. I mean, thank goodness you do have the pocket market as well as the free fire coins that you can use to very quickly purchase all of your fallen brothers back into the game, or sisters, if they are playing. It was Divine has an opportunity now to just stay silent and then get away instead of getting into a fight with Hawaii Esports. But I think we know what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, they will wait.
All out civil war. Evos Divine up against Onyx Olympus. And watch your back! Watch your back, A-backs! What a headshot! And that flank changes the face of this game instantaneously for Evos Divine. Onyx Olympus just got the floor wiped with their shirts.
Onyx Olympus is down and Evo Divine are just reigning in this battle in terms of elimination point.
Way too many players within this compound, Neptune. Just stepping on in. What a nade by Nuts, the blind one. And he's going in for the finisher. Good solid glue wall is erected by LBT. LBT says, hell no. But PE Sports could do nothing as RRQ went rampage. But unfortunate for them because the chaos here has now reduced them to just Ma'al alone. And Ma'al tries to get away. But it's 4 players on the hunt. And he does manage to sneak out of there.
What are you doing, Ma'al? Managed to get away, can recover, and has been left behind. RRQ is still at it, spotting one, but no weapon in hand. Is just going for the runaround. But there you go. Finally, RRQ being eliminated. 9.
Excited as long as it lasted. I liked that, but unfortunate for the man. Fun for us, not so much for him. 7 brings a member right back to the team, trying to repay them for welcoming him into the Falcon rank. I'm pretty sure his snipes will do the team a lot of good, especially from a position up on top like this, right? On fire, 2 eliminations already. Praying the grenade launcher, and Evos Divine clocked out at the 8th spot here. We'll have to check the elimination total a little bit later.
I think it's more than 10, if not 12 in a total. But I thought Russia has already been taken down. I think that was a revival, and he was the only one remaining. But still, 8th place. There is a good chance they can get a few more in the next map. But for Falcons, they have 8 elimination already in this game. They have a good spot in the edge of the circle, even on the ground floor, but it will be tight in a bit. On top of them are a few players, and across them is a core memory. So Heavy right now will also be in a similar situation as a Team Falcons. Same goes for Hawaii Sports. They just need to rush into that middle area.
Yeah, let's see what this rush is gonna bring. Falcons on fire with the grenade launcher, but the good barricade with all of those glue walls saves the lives of WAG. But Karoro is there with the M590, and he goes for those pops and on fire finishes the job with the launcher. WAG toasted.
From 7 to 11 as quickly as that, and we are down to 4. Only Hawaii Sports is missing a player, and they have a less winning rate on this battle. Now let's see if they can turn things around, especially if they can put one down, and their target, or they are the target of Heavy right now, but not so much of pressure being brought in by the scene.
2 Vietnamese squads, 2 Thai squads looking for the booyah, and Falcons the favorites to win it according to the auto calculation. Oh my god, death! But a good save comes on through the solid glue wall. They go in for the pickup. Hey, BCD was there, and my god, what a rotation for Hua.
Good rotation for them. They managed to survive with 3. That Thiva really helped him, but Heavy says no. We are going for the rush. There goes Tatsuya Rebel. Rush up front with the M590, and the Zom is zooming in. Taken down, same as Death. And there we have it. Heavy taking out the team from the same region.
Yeah, heavy tactics, man. I mean, instant decision making there. We see our parade. Let's go for the hunt, they say. And Heavy, they had a good meal. But now Falcons eyeing their own hunt from afar. And Peter with the snipes as well. AWM walk, hit one in the back. Oh, get out of the vehicle, man. You don't want to mess with them. Limit with the first shot. Get nice. Bleeding down on the ground. But those glue walls are erected to pick him right back up. Heavy with a very quick recovery.
Let's see how much they can recover right now, especially as some of the teams are being taken by the blue. A hit by Limit. And this is a good play for them. 2 on the snipe. Riptide Rhythm coming from Limit as a 3 rushes in. There goes a grenade launcher coming from On Fire. And they are bringing the fire in this battlefield.
Yeah, absolutely, man. The fire is here, and it is courtesy of the Falcons. 13 eliminations strong. Look at Kororo fly. It is the M590. Taste my wrath. Falcons are back to the top.
There's no slowing down. They soar and they swoop in. Full squad, booyah! Learn more of how it is. There's a lot of changes in terms of character, even weaponry. You don't want to get up close and personal, but speaking of up close, Heavy going against Y Esports a little bit too early. I guess this is what you're waiting for.
Yeah, absolutely. The hot early fight grants Y Esports 4 points, and that is just... Gets stacked up, Ekal's right in front of him, and Cypher actually gets it with the Vector. Double Vectors for the double! Cypher, the god of the double Vectors, goes in for his third. Can he get it? Yes, he can! The triple on the K for Cypher. My god, hits the quadra. This man!
Double Vector, nostalgic. I would say nostalgic in terms of
we just
weaponry.
This is what I'm talking about. Now I'm awake. I was asleep the first game.
It's a combination of putting in something old into something new. Once again, Double Vector didn't expect that to happen, but WAG was not expected as well. It is Ichinoid that has been taken down. Cypher still in Double Vector, trying to challenge an M590. But Cyrus goes down first, and Alan rushes through with 2 will be waiting for him.
Yeah, Alan not able to go in for the takedown just yet, but Krillin is alive now. Cypher double teamed, and WAG wiped the floor with AG Global instead after that.
HP.
Oh, Ray just helped them out, man. WAG down 1 man, no problem. Let me take myself out of the equation, he says. Oh man, Falcons.
What?
Yep, that's how the cookie crumbles, bro.
Well, they have been saying out in there, probably fecal.
On the right-hand side, the Woodpecker on for the shot, but Alan doesn't want to stay and say hello. X-Ball shut down from afar. That's with the shot. It's the AWM in action, and RRQ forcing WAG to scramble.
They have been pushed away from this area, and it's a good potential. I mean, it's a good spot as well when everyone is around. There's a good hiding spot and still a few visible area for your snipers. Thus, they can spot Daewoo United, even PE Sports from afar, and let's see on how well they can hold their ground.
RRQ. They know what they want. Oh, okay. Wow! PA Spots! Ruining their party, and they eliminate Ma'alaho! Doesn't waste any time at all. 18D is pissed, but the question is, what can he do? My goodness, PE raining on their parade, Neptune.
Missing there for Ma'al was a glue wall. If there was a glue wall right there, while he waited on Dewa, he might have survived. But let's see on how well the remaining RRQ can fight against a full squad of Dewa United. Nade has been thrown, but Wings brings them down. It's Onyx Olympus from the other side of the circle.
Nero literally just stole 2 eliminations from the windmill. He's on top of the windmill. He's just waiting for players to get knocked down, and he's stealing away points. PE Sports, they've got a formula, and they are working it.
Yeah, I mean, even from yesterday, taking the high ground, taking the rooftop, that, like, These are thieves right now. These are the ones who steal all those points. Let's see how much more they can do. Onyx Olympus, one on the ground. Sairu will not be saying goodbye just yet as Core Memory slowly rush in, but stopped by the blue wall through the window. No more movement that can be done because the corner has left them to move the other way.
Through the window and the glue wall. Crime MKS hopping over them all. Adam spotted out already. And he goes in for that backup instantly. And CRM Adam is just there for the player. But he can't seem to shut him down just yet. Foki finally knocked down onto the ground. Adam takes a double. And it looks like Onyx Wings does manage to turn things around. Crime MKS hops on back. Rotating around far. Onyx Olympus disabling CRM.
DRM will be memory. After this, they will be waiting for the next fight on the next lobby. Y Esports will be taken out as well. And Vamos and Onyx Olympus are the only two teams that is a full squad. Might be the downfall of Team Vamos.
Yeah, RRQ almost got into the thick of the action with Vamos right there. Now Vamos slowly peeling away from them, focusing their efforts onto Onyx Olympus, taking damage from the blue circle as well. This is not a great idea, but RRQ now taking those spot shots up against Onyx Olympus. They try to snipe each other out of the equation, but it's just all-out chaos. Everybody going for everybody except PE Sports. PE Sports is staying very silent.
Well, they have to stay silent. There's only one player on them. But with that, everyone else has been cut down. Nero right now trying to rush in to the blue. And it worked for them. 18 tier up a loss as to which. That is a hat trick right now that has been done with the glue wall.
1 versus 1 versus 1 versus 2. Onyx Olympus with the 2. Can they walk away with the booyah? It's all dependent on 18 Deer. 18 Deer needs to ignore Nero and focus on Onyx Olympus. If that happens, this could actually put it into a 1. We won. Everybody. Nobody wants to take the first shot.
There goes the launch pod. Nero just wants to get away. But will he survive? No! 18 Deer spots him and Wings stole it.
Wings. The right shot at the right time. Wings. One more. Jun taken down. And it's now a 1v2. RRQ. 18 Deer has got the right gun, the shotgun, the M590 in hand. He's also got the LMG, just waiting for the right opportune moment. Spots the player out. Shotgun for the first pump. Crime has got less health than him. 18 Deer needs to get it done right here, right now, but he misses that window.
No one we could ask for to pull this off than the Clutch King himself. This is what would make that sure of. If he can pull it off. Crime managed to survive at 18 Deer with only a few HP, but no! Crime denies him of that clutch and Onyx Olympus for that booyah.
And it was no crime. There was no stolen points. This was all earned by Onyx Olympus. 17 eliminations and 12 points from the booyah. Similar shades of Falcon in game number 1. This time
being held on by this fence, but Chinoy brings in a little bit of damage on them, a little bit of a stoppage for them. Here comes Sypha for the jump, and Allen goes down.
Down already. Then Cyrus follows suit as well. Chinoy out of nowhere. MP40 in hand. Forcing X-Ball to run away. But the man can't get away too far just yet. X-Ball sprayed down. Final survivor Krillin. Can he get away? PE Sports right in front. This guy only has 200 coins in his pocket. AG Global on the hunt. Krillin 11 HP. 4 medkits. And he doesn't make it. Sypha takes the final player out. WAG comes crashing.
We were commenting factory right now being occupied by PE Sports, close to AG Global and what happened earlier, but they were not phased. They will not engage, but compared to them, Team Vamos have not had or will not have that chance.
And Sypha going in for the push now. Here comes the M590 play. Maal and team. Time Turner pulled down in the nick of time. And Barros baiting Maal in straight towards his team members.
2v3 situation being turned around by RRQ, but two of them goes down as well. 18 tier for the execution, and AG Global will be meeting their demise. RRQ managed to survive with 3 players strong. 7 elimination in this game. A little bit too...
But they want those points. They want that location. Crime whips out the grenade launcher. Nothing finding those connections just yet, though. Onyx Olympus needs to slow this down a little bit. They cannot afford to waste their ammunition.
Yeah, no wasting indeed, but they can just run around to distract them if in case they can find a way. But North goes down already. Adam goes in for a push, going solo outside of the compound, and the finisher coming from Crime. That would be 4 elimination secured for Onyx Olympus. They are fired up right now, especially after that booyah.
It's the grenade launcher stuff, man. Triple on the pop. You gotta love it. Area of damage. It's truly the king. Ma'al spotting out 2 players at the same time. Get nice alongside lag. Mufasa backing away. 18 DA on that backup as well. RRQ just going to try to mow him down. Mufasa pulls out the vehicle, but a solid glue wall by Duds stops it dead in its tracks. Get nice has got Duds back here, but here comes the backup from Abe as well. Hunt sprayed down to the ground. Heavy really stands no chance against this monstrous team of RRQ.
Oh, that was a failed execution coming from Heavy. The vehicle is a distraction while waiting for the rest of the team to rush in, but RRQ is just too strong in their offense in that fight. Now, Evo's Divine, who has been slowed down in their movement, now is an engagement. Let's see if they can survive this. 2 teams, make that 3 teams in this specific compound. Peak has been held by Evo's Divine for the longest time, but have they memorized all the rotation they can go? I guess they do, because Don't Cry was surprised.
Surprised indeed. PE spots out already. Evo's Divine and CRM both ganging up on PE. While esports dropping by to see if they can get a little bit of revenge for their Vietnamese brothers. But the circle is going to torture everyone if they don't start moving. 10 more seconds to go before the blue circle.
Yeah, they have one falling from this fight, thus prompting them to pull away because it's getting crowded as well in that area. They need to make that distance to give way for Razia to get on the Snipes. And Snipes, he's doing right now, but on their side is Team Falcons, but on fire! Only a few HP managed to survive, leaving Evo's Divine with only 2 players after that takedown.
That's how you snipe, baby. The confidence, the clarity, the aim for the head, and the fantastic pop. Look at Razia rushing on in, finding a player. Hasn't spotted one just yet. Finally backing up towards that glue wall alongside his buddy. While esports out of the equation, RRQ in an all-man fight, and he was Divine. They just eat everything Falcon throws at them.
And that was a nade thrown, taking down Evo's Divine. Now 4v4 RRQ Team Falcons. Seems like from the past we've seen this before. The only question is, will history be changed? Creditos right now trying to pull them in for a good view as well as good high spot on the ridge. Nades being thrown, melters being thrown, but no one is going down just yet. A 1-3 split for Team Falcons might be beneficial for them, but the 3-1 split is so aggressive for RRQ.
This is a fight for that top spot between the teams that are currently in the top spot. RRQ in that number 1. Falcon right behind them with the 32 points. And it looks like RRQ might just be able to sustain this. Falcons, they do have more numbers though. The pickup not coming through for the Indonesians. And Kororo putting an end to their hopes. That's the final player. Denied the opportunity for a comeback, and Falcons secures yet another booyah.
Who says Falcons will be sleeping for today? They will show us what they have to offer in the same quite their final usual drop that they have as they spread around, but one will still be taking point. Just make sure that they can make their rotation work as the rest of the teams are just going in. And the early engagement coming from PE Sports and Evos, I guess Evos will not want to get that booyah if in case they fail.
Yeah, PE Sports now. Oh, beautiful glue wall pulled out by Don't Cry. In the nick of time to save LBT. And the backup from afar will drop right to the ground. AVAX trying to hold on to his own position. And he does phenomenally well. Drops Don't Cry. No backup for Don't Cry. Nero trying to go in here for the flank. 100 coins in the hands of Apex. He cannot go for the revival. Aim God, on the other hand, has managed to get far away enough. But do they have a sniper? It looks like they don't. But CRM on the opposite side of the battlefield has been taken out.
Taken out by Dewa United. Don't Cry, who cried earlier, will not be crying just yet because he will be bringing down hands, and that Trogon will work this time. Unfortunately for him, Max 7 from Get Nice will not be that nice, and Lag goes in for the backup as LBT goes for the jump. As he saves them, and let's see on what else can they bring in against Heavy.
Yeah, very nice play by Heavy here. The team play, Mufasa, that Cassie, that electrotherapy, the timing was just phenomenal. Now Get Nice will have his health topped right back up. No shots being taken by PE Sports because PE Sports just got eliminated as a couple of other squads dropped by to say hello.
Yeah, say hello, and they are just not saying goodbye. AG team.
AG hasn't been the strongest squad of the day. Due making one mistake, but manages to rebel rush away from trouble, and Aim God finds his head with the AK. Chinoy now, Riptide Rhythm going to be breaking down his defenses. Chinoy very low on that HP, and Chinoy will get caught out by Rasya as well. Aim God, Ray, Rasya, all going in for Sci-Fi, and they say goodbye to AG Global.
And AG Global, I mean, a little bit reckless when seeing two of their players like going down because of the engagement, and they might have known as well that a lot of teams
their backs, they're waiting for the circle, but Vamos needs to watch their backs as well. Oh, such a sticky situation here, man. There you go. Vamos not watching their backs, and Hua Esports taking advantage instantaneously. Falcon, on the other hand, finally going in for the push. Here they come as they go in for the shutdown. EVOS Divine being ripped apart.
That grenade launcher coming from On Fire is becoming useful. Ray right now trying to get away with a few HP remaining. Still hides out of the container, but the combination of two from Team Falcons takes him down. A triple for Peter as well as for On Fire, making it 9 in total for Team Falcons. The next target would be Dewa, and Evos will be eliminated in this fight. Down to 7 we go, and even RRQ has been taken down.
Oh no, Mufasa caught outside the circle, and he's done so well up against Onyx. But unfortunately for him, the final bullet comes on through, and Heavy eliminated Onyx. Olympus 8 eliminations up, make that 9 as Vamos gets taken out in the 5th spot. Adam and Wings hanging on for their dear lives.
Now, we have 3 remaining on this game. WAG, Onyx, and Hua Esports. We're in WAG and Hua, teams from Vietnam. It's a full squad, and struggling to move around is Onyx Olympus. But they started the battle against each other, and this is something that Onyx Olympus can take advantage of.
Yeah, wow, this is WAG, both from Vietnam. Onyx Olympus just keeping quiet as much as possible. But Adam, one false move. Unfortunate for him, making that wrong call, and they get burned down to the ground. WAG now hearing those shots being taken, move on in for the advantage, and ABCD sprayed down to the ground. Cyrus looking for one for the base of Blue Walls, pulls him back, and death with a headshot, putting Export down to the ground. Cyrus comes flying in, they've got that backup, the electrotherapy on the work, that's tagged up, but the circle, the blue just causing chaos.
It has caused chaos, and it will move in a bit. Now let's see if Wings will be able to survive, and no, he doesn't. The Zom takes him out, and Hua will be left with 1. There goes the scramble, and WAG for that booyah, another 4-man booyah in this day.
WAG.
Well, they might be in a comfortable spot, but they want to secure their place on the next stage. And Team Heavy is part of Group B, so they really want to grab and farm those points. And they are going against AG Global, who's not doing quite well. But they were united. Surprise, surprise, taking out the top dogs.
I don't know how they shut down Falcon. It's Hua Esports trying to secure this compound. The CRM's putting up a big fight for it. FGL shots coming through the walls first. Not many of them finding the connection, but Poon will be able to find Wang. And ABCD does manage to come through with that response. And CRM just taking such a tactical move towards this.
Tactical move, not so much aggressive, and they are capitalizing on this. Double Vector might not work for D-Zom right now on a 1v3 situation. Blocked away and waiting for them. There goes the takedown. Y Esports says bye-bye.
Yeah, clean up here for CRM. Y Esports didn't really play that to their best game. Defense is straight into the confines of his opponents. Don't Cry tagged up, but he barricades himself in only to be put down. Beautiful play by 18D. Riptide Rhythm goes wide. LBT too far for the backup. Laho tries to get away, and 18D MK could not stop him just yet, but they do have the launch pad to play around with, and RRQ can finish this right here, right now.
And speaking of finish, Do almost finished at this point, going head-to-head, toe-to-toe against Daewoo United. Good thing the pickup has been done, and Key might be in trouble. Split and pinch will be put on them, and the aggressiveness of Daewoo United will be snuffed out. AG Global finally showing they can play that on a final stretch. But Team Vamos right now will be playing it against AG Global. But they are going down one at a time. Only Raja remains, and make that none remains. AG Global taking their 8 points. I guess this is them waking up.
This is them trying to pull a Buriram on us right here, right now. PE Sports out of the equation as well. AG Global, just like that, is in the top 7, first time in the day.
First time. Let's see if they can continue that on this fight. A lot of teams right now in the northern part. Earlier, the focus was in the southern part because of the circle moving in. There will be a lot of chaos, and AG Global is feeling it from WAG. Only a W, that would be the difference between them. But speaking of W, it looks like WAG are the ones winning this gunfight. And there goes Chinoy. Next would be Saifa, and the rampage continues. But who's knocking the door? It's Team Heavy.
Yeah, Heavy dropping by to say hello as well. He was divine in the nick of time. They show up to shut down Heavy. This is just a free-for-all at this point of time. Whoever can get a shot in, everybody's trying. Whether or not they hit or they miss, they don't care. They have to take a chance. Heavy snuffed out as well. Onyx Olympus taking advantage from the opposite side of the battlefield. All of this chaos, so confusing for some of these players.
And that is why keeping your distance can give you so much more. Onyx Olympus has done that earlier, even up until now, and they managed to survive with 4 players. Now, AG Global survived after an engagement, but not so long. Razia in there, a little bit too cheeky on the shot, and still has sights on the RQ.
Yeah, I mean, Dew managed to position his body right behind the tree trunk to avoid RRQ. I didn't know EVOS Divine was waiting right behind. Now, here is 3 Indonesian teams just taking each other on. Civil War. This is the true Civil War! And that's dirty! Taking out both the players from the side of EVOS Divine from the air as they try to interfere. That's a statement right there. Onyx Olympus, do you stand a chance against the Masters RRQ? Look at the setup coming on through right now. Abe and Ma'al holding the back fort, and 18D are being sent forth to the front. M590 in hand gets the first pump. Adam actually gets the clip first. Grenade doesn't find the connection just yet, and RRQ playing the backup through does so well.
Back up and back and forth. That is what we're looking at right now. Damage and takedowns with those glue walls. There's no opening just yet for either team, and all they have to do is wait. But Onyx has lost 1. Make that 2 of the players in RQ are just steamrolling against them. Only 1 remains. And the question is where Adam will be left with no apple in hand. RRQ Kazu for the booyah.
RRQ Kazu does it so freaking well. What a game that was. This has to be their best performance from the day.
Farming so much in this fight.
I'm gonna ban you from saying stupid jokes on stream now.
Why? That's my trademark.
Two times. Right.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
a true story. True story, though.
True story.
That's enlightenment. The
Oh
early
my god!
enlightenment.
18 deer flying through the air, shotty in hand, headshot with one pop. Thing of beauty, man. He was divine. While esports caught out in the open. But the blessing here is Hua hasn't lost anyone. Aim God does knock that down onto the ground. The save can still be there, but Aim God putting a stop to ABCD as well as he turns around. The Zom now in a 1v2, but Ray only has the secondary. Zom can put him down, and he does exactly that. And now with the M590 in hand, perhaps Zom can save the day.
Quick recovery being done onto all Evos and Divine right now just to make sure that they will survive. Aim God recovering as well, replenishing those HP. Same goes for the Zom, but here comes back up. Not so much of help coming in for Hawaii Sports, and a 2-player going against him. Just need to wait. That need missed the spot. Not so much of a shot coming from Evos.
What? Good glue wall to block off that nade, but I don't understand that the mini Uzi play there as to how he got that penetration, but either way, he got that headshot, and he was divine now on 12 points thanks to 6 eliminations.
Yeah, it's possible like a small gap between the glue wall that helped him, but we'll have to see. Probably something else.
North in here for a little bit of a mistake. Blue wall melters being laid out. There you see Nero trying to catch up with him. They want to play that bait and switch, suckering in North. North going in for the shutdown, but he's got a little bit of backup as well. Look at Kiki and Ikal. And from the right hand side, this is the Riptide Rhythm and Lao Ho down on the ground. What a great team play by Dewa United.
PE Sports will be eliminated in this game. They were united. I mean, the team has been aggressive. They are at a one point, the team that eliminated Team Falcons as quickly as that, and they are still going on. Core Memory will be taken out as well, and we will be left with 8 close, but still all the utilities thrown at them, and he goes down from the hands of Allen.
Falcons looking for those double points, but they are making big mistakes. WAG looking to capitalize. On fire, very low on that HP as well. Has got the grenade launcher. Needs to make the work done right here. Drogon in the hands of Cyrus. The finisher just a sliver away, but WAG just can't seem to get the job done just yet. On fire, backs away. Limit trying to provide that backup for the squad, and AG Global distracts WAG in the nick of time for Falcons to remain surviving.
And AG Global is still leaving a few of their teammates down, and Du and Chinoy as well as Battles needs to run. X-Bor has been taken down by Du from up close and on fire right now, not pulling out the grenade launcher with M590, unable to take Battles down, but good thing that the glue wall has been popped up, and Battles will though be the one going onto his knees.
Oh, this is just insane, man. Falcons should have been out by now, but they're still surviving. Look at Chinoy sidestepping that grenade. No damage coming on through, but clips Cyrus on the foot, and Dew finishes him off. What a team play by AG Global. Communication on point. But now 2 players left here on the side of AG going up against the 2 left on the side of Falcons. Only one team can remain standing as they look for this next circle.
I love the priority for Team Falcons right now, heading into the circle first before focusing on AG Global. The only problem is they don't have that much of cover. Thus, they will be shut down, but coming from Du from outside of blue, pickup will not be done by On Fire. Thus, despite being a loss, Team Falcons will be out at 6. And it is Evo's Divine who put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, Abex with the lucky shot in the nick of time before the man just bled out there. All thanks to the blue, which is savage at this point of time. Onyx Olympus currently at 12 points through 6 eliminations. AG Global outside the circle, and Chinoy gets knocked down to the ground. Dew outside the circle as well, taking heavy damage from the blue. RRQ and EVOS Divine, the two Indonesian teams, taking high ground vantage point. In fact, 3 Indonesian teams about to bump into each other in this next circle. AG Global, they don't really have space in here. Needs to get taken out, but Dew is so stubborn. He's insisting to get to this next spot.
Let's see if he can go through it still. He was just peeking out in the corner, but not so much of health left on him, and the damage has been dealt. AG Global will be taken out, and that takedown will not be confirmed. 4 squad coming from Indonesia just taking over this map.
Yeah, it looks like Indonesia just wants to make a lot of noise here today, and 2 out of the 4 Indonesian teams are actually coming through here from Group C. RRQ being the best Indonesian team so far in terms of number of games played versus points collected. And if RRQ walks away with a massive booyah here, it could really be historic in terms of this preseason run. But EVOS Divine is aiming for that as well. They're currently sitting in the number 1 spot and 14 elimination points already. That in itself is 30 points right now as EVOS clocks it to 15.
Yeah, I mean, they are really stacking up on elimination. One wish for EVOS Divine, grab that booyah, because I can see that they can maintain themselves on that number 1 spot. So they have survived in the final 3. The blue will be moving in a bit, and EVOS Divine is in a good spot to chase that a little bit too early. But on their way, they need to get away from the sides of RRQ, and Dewa United is just waiting it out, looking to see who will be or who can they take advantage after all those gunfights.
Onyx has bowed out. EVOS Divine will be able to make a legendary jump here. Currently, EVOS Divine is sitting down in the 6th spot overall, as opposed to RRQ and Onyx Olympus. Slow rotations around Onyx. They are not gonna be in this equation, but they can cheer on the rest of their brothers from Indonesia. EVOS Divine, the bait and switch, working very well for them, and this distraction opens up the back angle, and EVOS going in for the shutdown. Dewa United caught with their pants down.
Dewa United 1 down already, and that is on Razia with that execution for the finisher. But still, a 3v3 between these two teams, and RRQ is only left with 1. Aim God has been taken down and will be instantaneously picked up, but down again. Not quite sure what will be happening in this fight, but Razia trying to survive on his own. That's it for EVOS.
And it's Dewa versus RRQ now. Dewa United, 1 player, RRQ Abe, 1 player. EVOS Divine didn't manage to get the job done, but massive number of eliminations, and now both these players can't really get to each other unless Ekal takes damage from the circle. Does exactly that. Same gun here. M590 in hand, and Ekal very cheeky with the initial peek. Abe returns the favor. Both get 1 tag in, and Abe goes for the execution as RRQ walks away with the 3rd booyah of the day.
That is phenomenal. They really was at a loss when that engagement happened. Motivation as well as the number of instances that they have been left out at the bottom is really turning things around. But for today's standing, as you mentioned, RRQ 121 point. 1 day of playing. Compared to today, they showed up 1 time. But yesterday, there's a few more points that they've added. But speaking of points, we are looking at the overall standings. Just please note of the number of
can't do anything maybe again. Without being able to do anything, they get relegated before they stand a chance. We don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to see, but right now, MVP leader. Once again, the feature of being the MVP for the whole competition will give you an additional $500 and the one leading it is RRQ Abe. 1 MVP, but the elimination is 23, followed by Alan from WAG, Kyong from Bigatron, and June from Team Vamos, and 5th would be Wings from Onyx. I'm pretty sure would